In this video, I'm going to talk about Jerry Richardson and the sale of the Panthers and all the controversy that's going on around the team. We're starting right now. What up, though? What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. This is a show we might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And on this channel, I give you coverage of the best division in the NFL, the NFC South, giving you the Saints, the Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers. So if you want to see more videos about those teams, go ahead, hit that subscribe button below. Give this video a thumbs up. But hey, real quick in the comments below, let me know what you thought about this whole article that Sports Illustrated wrote. And I mean, do you think that the Panthers will be bought by Diddy or Kaepernick or Steph Curry? Let me know who you think is going to buy the team. So by now you've probably heard all the drama and the controversy and read the article about Jerry Richardson, the owner of the Carolina Panthers, is now selling the team. He stepped down from all the day-to-day operations because of all this drama about this workplace misconduct, the racist statements, the sexual harassment statements, whatever you want to call it. All that, you know the details. If you don't, just a brief rundown. Jerry Richardson is like 81 years old. He owns the Carolina Panthers, and a few women around the office have complained. Well, I guess some information got out. There was an investigation. I don't know who started the investigation, but some women came forward and were saying that he's been treating them inappropriate and they've been real uncomfortable around the workplace, making comments. Like 4 or 5 people have gotten paid off just to keep their mouth shut. So first of all, I don't know how the word got out if they signed non-disclosure agreements. Like, if you know how non-disclosure agreements work, let me know down below, because for them to be talking now and them to sign those agreements, how does that even work? But that's besides the point. The craziest, like the details of the article is just wild. Like some of the stuff he did, like the seatbelt technique where he would open the door for them and reach across them and grope them while he buckled their seatbelt, and calling him to his office for massages and getting too low on their spine, and the whole thing about jeans day where he asked them how long it take them to put their jeans on and how many times they had to wiggle around to get their jeans. I'm like, yo, this is like, some of the lines he was using was so like corny, and I imagine this coming from an 80-something-year-old man. Like, it's giving me the creeps, and I don't even wear tight jeans, so I could imagine how some of these women feel. I mean, but on a serious tip, like, I didn't know some of the stuff that happened at his restaurants about some of those the racist incidents that happened. Of course, the Denny stuff, they've been known to have some discrimination things when Bill Clinton was in office back in '94, before the team even came around. But it's just weird. A lot of people are torn. Like Cam, he's torn, but this is the guy that actually asked Cam after he drafted him that he didn't go ask him, make sure you didn't go crazy and buy a bunch of tattoos and earrings and stuff like that. Like, he's supposed to be upholding everybody to this certain image, and Carolina's supposed to be this clean-cut organization that we don't bring in a lot of troublemakers. He even got rid of Greg Hardy and all that crap, but you want to come and turn around and do this. So it's kind of hypocritical. And I don't know, man. We've seen some of these people in the front office and the owners, like the dude that was snorting coke for the Dolphins, and now Jerry Richardson doing all this stuff. All this stuff is coming to light. So I think a lot of these people are nervous. Just a lot of people are torn, like Cam and Ron Rivera, because he gave them a chance. Like, he made Cam the #1 overall pick. He made Ron Rivera coach after, like, Ron Rivera said he almost got fired after year 2. Heck, I was ready to get Ron Rivera up out of there myself, but he turned out to be a good coach, 2-time coach of the year. We've been pretty successful, and he brought football to the Carolinas. Like, the Carolina Panthers mean a lot to me. Like, they, from 1 to 4, 30, and most of my week I'm reading and watching the Panthers, and nothing brings me joy more than seeing them play and win, and it's fun, like everything about it. So I really appreciate him for that. But dog, you can't you can't do that. Like, the stuff you're doing, it's not gonna work. I mean, of course it's creepy, and I mean, people are scared of you. People in power like that abusing their power and their money because they think that they run the place. I guess they do run the place. I mean, they cut the checks, but people are scared because it's a good job. People are saying, hey, you work for the Panthers, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of cool. But you're like, dude, this dude is creepy, and the way he treats us is wild. So, I mean, he really can't defend this guy. And I just wonder if him stepping down and putting the woman, that female, I'm saying that was the COO now, is doing the day-to-day stuff. Is this supposed to be a PR cover-up to show that, okay, hey, he might feel this way, but the rest of the organization, we don't do that. And I think more people are going to get in trouble for helping cover up and not saying much about it beforehand. So we're going to see. But all these potential buyers are popping up. Diddy had his little escapade where he wants to buy the North Carolina Panthers. And why did he keep saying North Carolina Panthers? Why doesn't he know? Just because it's in Charlotte, the team is for both Carolinas. Like, I'm from South Carolina. That's why I like the Panthers. So don't forget about South Carolina, homie. And I don't know how I feel about P. Diddy owning the team. Clearly, if he only thinks the team is from North Carolina, he has no ties or affiliation with that state or city. So he'd be quick to move it. And I do not want the Panthers to move. So I don't know about that. I mean, if he doesn't know that it's just Carolina and not North Carolina, I think he'll move it. But I don't know. I think it is time for some black ownership in the NFL. I mean, you see Kaepernick and Steph Curry stepping into it, but I don't know if Diddy is the right guy. I mean, he's got a rap sheet and a record, and these guys got to vote on it. Hell, they even voted Trump. They didn't let Trump own the Bills back in the day, and we all know what kind of jerk Trump is and his track record. But I think if Jordan and MJ got involved, I mean, he's a pretty clean-cut guy. He owns the Bobcats already. He's pretty well respected around the sports industry, and it would give a spark to the team, and I think it would grow the fan base even more just because it would give them something to be excited about. So we'll see what happens. Diddy maybe could get in that group with MJ, but I think MJ has to be the face of it, and it would be cool to see some black ownership, but who knows? There's a lot of money. There's the guys from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, the 49ers old owners talking about he wants to get in on it. Who knows? The team not going to be for sale till after the season, so we'll see. We'll probably hear a lot more about this, but the good thing about it is taking the spotlight off the team. I think the team does a lot better when they're underrated and underestimated because they play with a chip on their shoulder. When they're getting all that hype and start feeling themselves, that's when they mess up. Kind of what happened when they were 15-1. They lost to the Falcons, and people were picking them to blow out the Broncos in the Super Bowl, and it didn't happen. So we'll see. Like I said, I like them flying under the radar. We'll see what happens with the rest of the team, but I don't know. We'll see what's going on, though. But I'm Aaron Duncan signing off. I'm out.